Hey bros, I'm Frank. This is a video review of the Nerf Rebelle Lumanate. This blaster is a 3-shot blaster with a smart AR. That's a spring-powered blaster. Pretty simple, but it has a little light up there that is supposed to illuminate the dart tips. To install the batteries, you unscrew this screw and take off the cover and install 3 AAA batteries. So we'll go over the externals and the function, starting up with the front. This is a 3-shot blaster. It has 3 barrels ready to go right here, so you just front load the blaster like this. It has a smart air restrictor system, so you can fire off 1, 2, 3 in succession without like rotating anything, and it just knows where is loaded. Super smart air restrictor is super smart. How convenient, man. You don't have to pay attention. Up top is an N-Strike Tactical rail, so if you want to put an optic or anything like that, pretty basic stuff. Moving back is the priming handle. To prime, you can just put your finger right there and pull back. The prime weight is what you should expect from most Nerf blasters. It feels pretty nice. Under here, there is no Tactical rail. It's a nice smooth little line, sort of fitting the Rebelle line, where you could put a Tactical rail, you just put a smooth artistic curve, form before function. Rebelle. Trigger pull is basic, what you should expect, and then down here, this looks like a Rev trigger, and it's in the same orientation. If you're familiar with Rev triggers in Rapid Strike, Strife, Raven, anything with flywheels, it feels the same. I do like that familiarity, and it's really easy to poke that with your middle finger there, and that is turning on the little LED right here. That is supposed to, in theory, light up the glow tip darts. This is not going to light up like a normal Elite dart. It has to be the special tip darts. So you expose it to the light, and then the little thing is supposed to retain it. In my experience, these do not work very well at all. I think the Nerf Firefly way back in the day, in the Elite Raven, those magazines worked pretty well. If you were in a dark environment, like you turned all your house lights off, you could see those as tracer rounds, and it was really cool. These, you can't see at all. The grip is pretty small, following the Rebelle pattern, but no real complaints. I wouldn't be expecting much from a Rebelle blaster. I have a very large hand, and it's cramped, but it's not super uncomfortable. And there's definitely nothing jutting out because I think they just filleted absolutely everything. I think they drafted this in SolidWorks and then they just said, apply fillet to all components ever. Then it was just like, boom, Rebelle line. No straight edges anywhere except for the Tactical rail. And under here is where you store the batteries for the light. If you don't have the batteries, you can still fire the blaster just fine. The batteries are only responsible for the little LED. Operating the blaster is super easy. Again, you just front load, pull back the priming handle, and fire. Very simple. Firing the blaster is exactly what you should expect. It's very similar to like the Rebelle Messenger or maybe the Triad. It's just a 3-shot blaster which you can shoot off 3 darts pretty quick. On the chrono, I got an average of about 67 feet per second for the initial velocity, which is a little bit below average, but not like a ton. So it's about average for an Elite or a Rebelle blaster right now. I didn't have any jams or malfunctions, but with a blaster like this, you shouldn't expect any. It's super simple. So now moving to my opinion of the Lumanate overall, I didn't have any malfunctions, jams, or anything to really objectively complain about, but I don't really like it. The Rebelle Messenger shoots a little bit harder on the chronograph, and I like it better because it doesn't have this handrail that's just pretty restrictive to your comfort. The light system, if it worked, it would be worth it for some applications, but it doesn't work very well, so I wouldn't really even recommend wasting the AAA battery energy by trying to make it work. If you're comparing this to a single shot blaster, this in my opinion is better because you get 3 shots all at once and it's not like a massive frame or anything. You can still tuck this into a pocket. The hand grip does make it look cool. It looks sort of spacey, but it does cramp up a little bit compared to something without anything there at all. So sort of a mixed review there on the Lumanate. Hopefully I provided all the information for you to make the purchase decision for yourself. If you're interested in purchasing one, I'll put a buy link in the description box below. That's the review. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, stay tactical.